Reading today in Second Chronicles, and there's a passage about how it was when King Saul, was trying to kill David when he was younger, and David actually got the upper hand on Saul. He had an opportunity to engage in battle with him, and he would have the upper hand. And David started. He cut off an edge of Saul's robe, and it ended up David, even though people were urging him to engage in this battle, he chose instead to have mercy on Saul and to have a restorative conversation and to try to have peace with him. And it just hit me that in conflict, and I'm thinking about marriage, but in any conflict that I've been in, I try to arm myself for the conflict so that I can have victory, right? Like, none of us go into a conflict and say, oh, I want to lose this conflict and be the one at fault. Like, none of us do that, right? We want to, as human beings, we want to win the argument. We want to win the conflict. We want to win the battle. And as I was thinking, in relationships, especially in our marriage, that there's never victory when we battle each other, right? In marriage, like, you are a team. You have made that covenant with each other to be one person, and that's hard because we're all messy. It's two messy people trying to be one. And so as I was thinking, nobody, in my experience, nobody has ever won trying to have the upper hand with the other, right? That's when we say hurtful words, when we bring back past mistakes, it just never works. What always will have victory in your relationships is when you choose peace, you choose restoration. And that is hard to do, and that takes a lot of practice. And that's something that even if your spouse is not doing it or the other person is not doing it, whatever the relationship, that we can still choose to do that, and to say, I wanted to respond in a hurtful way, and yet I want peace with you. I want to resolve this conflict. Obviously, this is all in a conversation of a healthy relationship, right? This is not talking about an abusive relationship, and this is talking about in a healthy context of people. But yeah, that was just something that stuck out to me today. The passage is 2 Chronicles chapter 24, if you want to look it up.